Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Gardner. I wanted to take some time today to share a family favorite story with you. It's called Martha Speaks, and it's written by Susan Meddaugh. She's the author and the illustrator. Do you remember what the author and the illustrator both do? That's right. The author writes the book, and the illustrator draws the pictures. So let's find out what happens with Martha Speaks. Martha Speaks by Susan Meddaugh. The day Helen gave Martha, dog, her alphabet soup, something unusual happened. The letters in the soup went up to Martha's brain and instead of down into her stomach. And that evening, Martha spoke. "Isn't it time for my dinner?" Martha's family had so many questions to ask her. And of course, she had a lot to tell them. "Have you always understood what we're saying?" "You bet. Do you want to know what Benji really is saying?" "Why don't you come when we call?" "You people are so bossy. Sit, come, stay. You never say please." "Do dogs dream?" "Day and night. This morning, I dreamed I was chasing a giant meatloaf." Alphabet soup became a regular part of Martha's diet, and the family had a wonderful time surprising people. Walking the dog was always good for a laugh. "Yo, Renty, good dog. How's your flea problem?" They ordered pizza from a different restaurant every single night. "How much do we owe you?" And they taught Martha how to use a phone, but this was a mistake. "Hello, Acme Meat Company. I'd like to order a side of beef." And pretty soon, more than just pizza was being delivered to the house. "But I didn't order any barbecue." Friends and family were amazed. "Please pass the carcass." "Want to go for a walk, Granny?" Although there were those who doubted, there is no such thing as a talking dog. Martha always had the last word. "Speak, Martha." "Woof." "Ah, just kidding." But there was a problem. Now that Martha could talk, there was no stopping her. She said exactly what was on her mind. "Why is that man so fat?" Yikes. And she made embarrassing comments. "Mom said that fruitcake you sent wasn't fit for a dog, but I thought it was delicious." And she always told the truth. Who did it? Helen did it. And occasionally she wondered why her family was often so mad at her. But she kept on talking. She talked through everyone's favorite TV shows. "I've seen this program. Want me to tell you what happens? Well, the giant reptile did it. But the kitten gets blamed. But it's okay because Ninja Woman and Enviroman team up to save the little kitten. And of course, the world ends." But nobody ever spoke during hers. She talked while they were trying to read. "You know, there's a poodle over on Circuit Street I'd really like to play with. He's small, but what a dog. And speaking of small, I'm sure you're all curious about my early days of life." And she talked, and she talked, and she talked, until her family could not stand it and said, "Martha, please be quiet." "What's wrong?" asked Martha. "You talk too much," yelled Father. "You never stop," yelled Mother. "Sometimes," said Helen. "I wish you never learned to talk." And Martha was crushed. The next day, Martha didn't speak. She didn't ask for her dinner, nor to go out. She offered no opinions and just lay quietly beneath the kitchen table. At first, her family enjoyed the silence, but after a while, they got a little worried. "What's the matter with Martha?" asked Helen, and Martha didn't answer. Helen's father called the vet. "There's something wrong with my dog," he told the vet. "She won't say a word." "Is this some kind of joke?" snapped the vet. Helen offered Martha bowl after bowl of alphabet soup, but Martha had lost her appetite for letters. Martha's family wondered if she would ever speak again. And then one evening, while her family was out, Martha heard the sound of glass breaking. "A burglar!" she gasped. "I better call the police." And she carefully dialed 911. But when she opened her mouth to speak, Martha hadn't eaten a bowl of alphabet soup in days. So she raced to the kitchen and she barked and she growled and she tried to look ferocious. But the burglar wasn't frightened of the little dog, and he picked up a pot from the stove. Uh-oh, thought Martha, it's taps for sure. But to her surprise, the burglar put the pot down on the floor in front of her. Here, doggy, said the burglar, have something nice to eat. The burglar smiled as he closed Martha into the kitchen and went back to work robbing the house. Dumb dog, he said. Lucky for me, you like alphabet soup. When Martha's family returned, they found the police removing the burglar from their house. How did you know he was robbing our house? Asked Helen. We got a call at the station, said the officer. Some lady named Martha called. Good dog, Martha, exclaimed her happy family. You're so right, said Martha. Now Martha eats a bowl of alphabet soup every day. She's learning what to say and when to say it. And sometimes she doesn't say anything at all, at least for a few minutes. The end. I hope you enjoyed one of our family favorites, Martha Speaks by Susan Meddaugh. I'll be talking to you again soon. Bye-bye.